Oh, hello. How are we, people? Hope you're all well. Second stream of the day. Let's f***ing go. How dedicated are we? Amaze balls, amaze balls. Right, I need to post this up. It is a stream link. Stream link. Please go and subscribe to the wonderful Lou. Right, put that on. Put that. Oh shit! I put that on. What's that called? 325. Fine, I remember that. I need to pin this now. Pin message. Please go and subscribe to the wonderful Lou. There we are. Happy days. I hope everyone's well. Oh, here she is. Here she is. Sarah. Sarah, how are we? Hope you're well. I don't even sure if I've liked it yet. Let's have a look to see if I've liked it then. Let's open YouTube. See what's going on in YouTube then. Have I liked it? Have I liked it? No, I've not liked it. There we are. There's another like then. 4 likes. Happy days. Oh, nearly finish time, Zara, isn't it for you? Nearly finish time. What's 3 o'clock with you now? Jesus, yes. Right, let me get that one down. Don't need YouTube open. So yeah. Oh, I forgot. I need my headphones tonight. So Sally can wait. She knows it's too late. I've got the video already. I just need to share it. Just need to get it up here. Do 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 do. All right then, let's get Lou. We won't start it for a few minutes in case some people want to come. Now I know, Sarah, you've seen this already. You've seen it. I've seen it. I'm not sure if other people have seen it. There we are. Let me just. She's on the screen there. I'll put it on this one. There we are. So if people don't know, this is Lou. Lighthouse Lou and Lighthouse Psych. She's just wonderful, isn't she? She's just wonderful. She sent it to me. Goes, "Oh, is it okay?" I was like, "Well, Lou, it's wonderful, Lou. Look at that chair. Look at that chair. I love it. I respect Lou a lot. I listen to Lou. There's not many people I respect, but I do respect Lou. She speaks a lot of sense. She's always like, everyone's got a view. Everyone's got, she's very sensible. I love that chair though. That's proper sassy chair. Let's go, Dr. G, you prick. Do you know what I mean? I can imagine her doing that. There's only a couple of us in here, so I've got to wait a little bit. It's only half an hour video, so it's not going to be a long stream. So no one needs to worry about that. Where is? Oh, Spidey's sleeping because she's working late. Got that one. Fine. Just to make sure I got everything here now. There. StreamYard. Oh, I think we're set. I've not tweeted it out. Do you know what? If people want to be here, they can be here. This is more of a personal thing, I think, with Lou. I should have done it more. Kayla, how are you? Thanks for doing the rewatch crew today as well. Kayla, really appreciate you for that. And thank you for being here. It's not going to be a long stream. I promise you, it's not going to be a long stream. I just hope some people are here. I know a lot of you have seen it. Kayla, you've probably seen this as well, but hopefully some people here to support Lou. It's a shame Lou can't be here. I wanted her on screen, but she can't be here, unfortunately. But she has said if there's any questions or anything like that, she'll come on stream another evening. It's all good, Kayla. It's all good. Thank you just for being here more than anything. So yeah, I know Lou's doing another video based on Sadie as well. So what I might do is nab her and get her on this channel so she can discuss it. She's a very bright lady, and please subscribe to her channel if you haven't done so, and I presume everyone here has. So it's all good. Want to push her? She's got a good narrative, so 'Cause I'm working then too, and the tail end of it, I missed a lot of it. So excited to watch again. Yeah, I watched it probably, I think the day before she posted it. She sent it to me, and I went for a walk. I was mesmerized with it. She wanted to be critiqued on it. I was like, "There's nothing to critique. It was wonderful. I enjoyed it. I was mesmerized by it. I got lost with it, to be quite honest with you. She's got such a calming voice and stuff, you know. So hopefully she'll come on the channel when she's done the Sadie one. Um, get her to post it on hers. Hopefully get some views there and bring her on here. And watch it on a live stream. But I do understand as well, it's really hard to come on stream and watch yourself. Like, I never watch my own videos. Do you know what I mean? People say, "Oh, you don't edit." Yeah, because I can't stand really watching myself. I hate my voice. I hate everything about it. So I can imagine, it's not the easiest thing for her to do to come on as well. So, but we'll figure something out. We'll figure something out with her. Um, just remind as well. I don't think. Let's have a look. Has he posted the link yet? Then let's have a look. Um, Viva, Viva Las Vegas. No, not that one. Where's it gone? Fiari. Viva. Do we do it? I don't know. How do you do it? Oh, jeez, I need to look that up because she's a right. I never know what that. What's that? Well, that's the devil. I can't see it on StreamYard. You see, devil. She's a bitch. She's a bitch. She's a bitch. Yeah, she is. I need to go through that again. I promised to do a video as well. I know I have for the Netty testimony, so I need to do that as well. Right. I was looking, right, hang on, what's his name again? I always get this wrong. Dashboard content. Zachariah, no. Solomon. Frey, Viva Frey. Has he put a link up yet then for tomorrow? Frey. I do not think he has yet. No, there's no link for tomorrow on YouTube anyway. Just as a reminder, that if you've missed the live or you want to watch for a second time, I'm also going to do a rewatch thing at 4 o'clock Eastern because I'm streaming when it's on, but I will be there, but I'll be in the chat. But I can't listen to it because I've got a stream going on. So I saw the faff. Jolly Depp stream. So then, so at 4 o'clock Eastern, I'm going to be playing it again for those that either want to rewatch it or can't watch it the first time. But with that, good news. I'm not sure if people know this, but Dr. G. So on the weekend, I was going to splice this Dr. G and put it next to Lou or next to Dr. Lou. I know she's not a doctor. I don't think she's a doctor, but I call her Dr. Lou now. So Dr. G v Dr. Lou, and couldn't find his video. I spent hours looking. I was like, "Where's it? Where's his video? Where's his video?" I knew it was on Vices, and next thing I contacted Lou, and she's like, "No, I can't find it. I don't know where it is." He's deleted it. He's either taken it down and privated it, or he's deleted it. So the Zachariah Anderson Dr. G video is no longer. It's non-existent for now, at least. So that's my plan gone out the window. So I was like, oh shit, I've got a half an hour thing here. So that's why it's gonna be quite a short stream tonight or today. So what a pussy, eh? Takes it down. There we are. Stand by your streams. It is a smart thing he's done, but either pussy could have kept it up until I've spliced it and put it against Lou for her to dunk on him on every opportunity. But there we are. It doesn't matter. Fuck him. I'm sure he's got other ones up there. And I don't want to play Vices or anybody like that. This is Lou. I love listening to Lou. So I'm hoping that most people have seen the Dr. G one anyway. So, but it was just for anyone that hadn't seen it. Right. with that, let's play it, shall we? I might stop it now and again. But I just want to give Lou a round of applause for that chair. I fucking love that chair. How much sass has Lou got with that chair? Woo! Don't mess with a woman with that sort of chair. Right. There we are. I'll move myself because I don't want to hide her logo either. So I'll edit myself and put myself down there because of law and crime normally. Um, Anyone else here? Just say hello in chat, guys. Don't be shy. Hiya, Josie. How are you? Hope you're well. I love that. It's me, Josie81. Love it. Hey, we're just about starting now. I was just saying that Dr. G's deleted his video, so we haven't got the. I was waiting to watch it. Well, the Dr. G one, Spidey. Yeah, unfortunately, he's literally was. I was going to splice it all together, but he's deleted it. So yeah, Josie deleted it over the weekend. Hi, Young. Hello, Young. Deleted over the weekend. He did. So, well, he's either put it on private or he's deleted it. So, because I spent hours searching for it because I wanted to put it next to this, really. But you know, it is what it is. I think most people hopefully have got a context of what it is. Obviously, just watching this, I do think Lou explains it quite well anyway. I've not watched all of Dr. G's one because I was waiting for this bad boy. But as I say, Lou couldn't be here today, but I'm hoping to have her on when she does a Sadie one, so we can do a live stream with her and get more input into her. Yeah, I did see Vices. No, I don't want to steal anything with Vices. I think Vices are pissed off with me that I haven't shown his video yet. He's a little bit cross with me that I didn't play his videos yet. But Solomon jumped in and defended me, so it was all good. I was like, yeah, I will Vices, so I'm not going to nick his stuff yet. I'll wait. But no, Vices is good. It's just more of a I've not had the chance to look at his video yet. I know he's done a good video with Solomon and he's got this one as well, but because Lou's different than the one that he did, they were more body language and Lou's not so much. So anyway, I didn't want to confuse things, so I'll let Lou explain it again. So hopefully she'll come on when she's finished the Sadie one, and we can discuss this one as well. So with that, should we start it? Because it's not gonna be a long stream. I've only got this video, so but with that, yeah. So thank you very much for everyone for being here. And Lou, I know Lou's gonna be watching this back. Lou, love you. Love the sass on that chair. Love you to bits. Love that chair. Where the fuck do you get it? Because that's like a big brother chair, and I love it. So it suits you. So with that, let's start this bad boy.
Hey everybody.
Oh shit! Hang on. What's this? I hope you took it down because people told you how What's that F? You see, stupid. I'm not sure what that F with stars mean. Do you mean fucking stupid? You can't swear, Kayla. Just say he's a fucking stupid prick. We'll all agree with you. He is. Should never put it up.
So this is just some thoughts on the video made by a licensed psychologist in America called Dr. G. I'm going to refer to him for the remainder of this video as just G because, quite honestly, I do not think he deserves the title doctor. So first of all, I'm just going to list 3 of the main errors that I believe G made. And the first one is that he failed to establish a baseline for Zach. And without a baseline, any analysis is going to be unreliable and lack validity. The second point, which is divided into 2 parts, is that G failed to take into consideration the effects of the extreme context and conditions that Zach has been living under for the last 2 to 3 years. Conditions which the vast majority of human beings will never experience in their lifetime. G failed to acknowledge or show any psychological understanding of the effects being incarcerated and isolated from loved ones will have on a person. He failed to acknowledge or show any psychological understanding of the effects on a person of being in prison clothes, in chains, and in front of a judge who has complete power to decide sentence length. He failed to notice or acknowledge that Zach was choosing his words very carefully and that he was not free to say what he wanted to due to restraints imposed by advice from his attorneys, and also knowing that if he said something that upset the judge in any way, he could end up with a much more severe sentence. The second part of number 2 that G failed was that he failed to acknowledge or show any psychological understanding for the fact that Zach has had nearly 3 years to think about and rehearse what he might say. And therefore, neither Zach's speech nor his presentation of that speech will have been spontaneous, but carefully thought out. Speeches that have been rehearsed and where the person is not free to express themselves openly and without censure cannot be analysed in the usual way. Failing to acknowledge these contextual factors makes G's analysis, in my opinion, doubly invalid. And the last point, number 3, that's just as important as the other two, perhaps more so, is that G did not do any research about the case. He just unquestioningly believed the state's version of events, which anyone who has studied the case will know is a fabrication, as there is no evidence whatsoever that Zach committed any of the crimes that he was accused of. So, in addition to the 3 points that we've discussed, that, in my opinion, invalidate pretty much everything that G says, I want to go on to discuss some of the specific accusations that G makes. So the first one is he accuses Zach of trying to appear happy, as if trying to appear happy is in some way a negative. And I would assume the exact opposite to G's assumption, in that it shows that Zach is actually a very sensitive human being, and that in trying to appear happy, if that is indeed what he's doing, is he's being sensitive to the needs of his family and friends who are either in court or he is aware will be watching. And he wants to conceal for their benefit how he might really be feeling on the inside. And so I would interpret trying to appear happy as the equivalent of putting on a brave face. And this is an example of behavior that is functional and emotionally competent. And it's what functional and emotionally competent human beings do as a way to protect their loved ones, perhaps from some harsher truths, and also to maintain some semblance of self-esteem for themselves when they're in these absolutely extreme circumstances. As I said before, the vast majority of us will never, ever be in this situation that Zach has found himself in. And not only that, the vast majority of us will never have a family member either who is in these extreme circumstances. So the next point that I just want to mention is G's accusation that Zach is a psychopath. And this happens, believe it or not, within less than 90 seconds of G's video. Yes, that's 90 seconds in, less than. G is accusing Zach of being a psychopath. And he's further accusing Zach of being a type of psychopath who is manipulative, superficially charming, and charismatic. Well, firstly, these are not criteria on their own for being any type of psychopath. Secondly, what evidence is provided by G to justify him giving the label of psychopath to Zach? Answer, none. Apart from G saying he knows that, and I quote, not everyone feels this way about him, Zach, but a lot of people do seem to. So this supposed licensed psychologist is asserting that Zach is a psychopath without ever having met him, nor establishing any kind of baseline, nor having spoken to any of his family or friends. And he has based his accusation that Zach is a psychopath purely on what he thinks a lot of other people seem to feel. Wow.
Right, I want to jump in there because I think that's important. I think that he's done what other people have done in this case. How many people do you think have looked at, Law and Crime, when they had obsessive ex-boyfriend kills or stalks? How many people had preconceived ideas of Zach? What's this? That she just wanted to go with the majority of people. Yes, he was trying to gain views and likes and didn't think the Free Zachariah crew would be watching. Yep, totally agree with you. Totally agree. I think he went on different forums, watched a couple of streams. It's like, oh, everyone, you know, everyone doesn't, everyone thinks he's guilty. Law and Crime are calling him an obsessive stalker. Oh, there we are. He's a psychopath. He was wrong. He was wrong, Sarah. So I think that's important because people did, in my opinion, misconceive Zach just on the title of Law and Crime alone. And also by other channels like Dr. G's obviously done, people just go in and the host goes, yeah, this guy's guilty. And they've all fallen for that trap. I know a lot of streamers had him guilty even before the trial even started. So the influence of people is wrong. And I didn't expect the doctor to fall for it, but obviously he has.
I think G requires some refresher training, as he seems to have forgotten his most basic psychology undergraduate education, that feelings are unreliable sources of information and often wildly inaccurate. The other thing to remember is that every single human being alive is practiced in the art of influencing or manipulating,
Yep.
however you want to describe it. But
Yep.
we are all practiced in the art of influencing other people and situations, at least to some degree, as we try to navigate the world and get our own needs met. Being able to influence or manipulate to some level is part of being a functional human being. I mean, there does come a point where the level of manipulation exceeds what would be deemed functional and healthy, especially when the manipulation is at the expense of other people or for other harmful purposes. So G has provided no evidence to back up his claims that Zach shows a psychopathological degree of manipulation of others. And exactly the same can be said for the accusations of Zach being superficially charming and charismatic. These are characteristics that almost every human being has to some degree, and it's a sign of being socially competent when someone is able to be charming and has some charisma. Whether it's superficial or not is a judgment that a stranger simply is not qualified to make, no matter what that person's profession or qualifications. G is not qualified to make the assessment that Zach is any kind of psychopath, and he's not qualified to make a determination whether he is superficially charming or genuinely charming. It's just a nonsense. You know, the other thing to remember is that people without any charm or charisma will often struggle to form and maintain relationships in their families, socially with friends, and in the workplace. And they often find themselves isolated, alone, and with very poor mental health. Now, we have evidence that indicates without doubt that Zach has very good social skills. He has numerous family members who love him dearly. He has numerous friends and acquaintances who have knowledge of him over many, many years, who love him dearly. So I would propose that it is egregiously outside the scope of competence for G to attempt to label Zach at all, let alone as a psychopath. And this, by itself, is grounds to report G to his licensing body.
Let's go, Lou.
G goes on to discuss in a little bit more detail the sort of specific characteristics of the type of psychopath that he's diagnosed Zach as being. So he lists the characteristics of nonchalance, being calm and composed, showing a lack of emotion, and that he may come across as disinterested / bored. None of these behaviours can in any way be taken as indicating psychopathology or that someone is a psychopath. This is simply, in my opinion, G projecting his own self-objects and subjective beliefs onto Zach. This is also an example, in my opinion, of G ascribing to himself mind-reading capabilities that no human being has. And it is actually a sign of G's dysfunction and narcissism. G does not have sufficient knowledge of Zach to make any of these observations reliable. So all we get from G's observations are a reflection of who G is. And they tell us nothing about Zach at all, in my view. I personally would make the observation that Zach, being able to remain calm and composed under what must have been immense emotional duress, not just for the time that he was in court, but for the whole preceding almost 3 years, that this indicates that he has good social and emotional intelligence and above average levels of self-control. And that is a good thing. That shows he's a competent human being. It's especially important to people who have genuine feelings of care and love for others, that they shield family members from knowing just how upset they are when those family members and friends are going to have very little opportunity to offer any comfort. But we know that Zach will have been aware that his family and friends were watching. And my assumption is that Zach was very mindful of their feelings. And he will have known that they would not have wanted to see Zach falling apart. Even if that is how Zach might have felt on the inside. My observations would be that Zach showed significant empathy and appropriate emotional responsiveness towards others and what was happening in court during sentencing, but actually also throughout the trial. And this observation is supported, I believe, from reviewing the multiple public comments made by his family and friends. And I would offer it as irrefutable evidence that Zach is not a psychopath. And G has projected his own dysfunction onto Zach. The other characteristics that G mentions specifically is manipulative charm, which we've already dealt with, and willingness to reach boundaries. So, as discussed, I interpret this as another invalid observation, as there is no evidence provided by G that Zach's reactions are anything other than within functional and normal limits of human behaviour. Additionally, I believe that G infantilizes the people he is accusing Zach of nefariously manipulating and breaching boundaries with, predominantly his female lawyer. G is implying that she is too stupid to realize if someone is trying to manipulate her or intrude on her boundaries, and that she is too helpless and enfeebled to defend herself and to continue to behave professionally. Not only is this sexist and belittling towards Zach's attorney, in my opinion, G again shows no psychological understanding of human nature, nor of professional relationships, and instead seems to just vastly underestimate and denigrate others, specifically Zach's attorney, the female attorney, while simultaneously elevating himself, G, to be the all knowing authority, which is classic narcissistic behavior. So that brings us on nicely to the specific accusation that G makes, where he accuses Zach of being a narcissist and that he accuses Zach of probably believing he's the smartest guy in the room and that he, Zach, will outwit everyone else. And G also specifically accuses Zach of calculating how he wants to appeal the case. So again, G provides no evidence for these observations. He cannot read Zach's mind, nor anyone else's mind. So, in my opinion, this is just more of G's self objects that he is projecting out of himself and onto his target for denigration, which in this case is Zach. So, I would therefore suggest that this is an embedded confession by G, that G is telling us without realizing it that it is himself who is the narcissist, and that it is G who thinks he is the smartest guy in the room. G does not have sufficient knowledge to make these assertions about Zach. They are coming from within G himself. They are all G's self objects. His comments are nothing to do with Zach. They are G's unconsciously describing himself.
Oh, you made me press the button there. So yeah, he said that about Nicole, but it pissed me off. I've got to stop it there. Nicole, I love Nicole. I know everyone wasn't a big fan, but I was her number one fan. I mean, most people know that my videos were sent to her every day for her to look at, which looking back is embarrassing, but I loved it. I love the fact that happened. The amount of people, I'll name them, Brandy Churchwell and her gang, the amount of times that they slated Nicole and accused Nicole and Zach for flirting with each other, it was disgusting. It's like, get out of here. They weren't flirting, and that annoys me that they used to say that all the time. Maybe I was jealous, they said, but whatever. So I think if you Google or wherever you go on YouTube, Nicole's number one fan, I think I come up first every time. Literally daily videos I used to do for her. That sounds creepy, but it was true. So it pissed me off when people did that. So he's probably seen some of that and accused him of the same thing. Bugger off. She was amazing. Amazing. And she was so inexperienced, as in she's given the case a year after passing the bar, I believe, Kim said today. She did a terrific job. And they were not flirting like they say. Jesus. Get him, Lou. Lou's fantastic. Nicole fought for Zach with all she absolutely. She was amazing. I'm sorry about stopping it, guys. It's just Spidey got me going there. She knows I love Nicole. Methinks Dr. G may be misogynist. I don't throw that word around because it gets overused and misused, but I think it's fitting for him. Yep. I get called that as well, misogynist. I get called that a lot. I don't even know what it means. As an attorney, being on a case for that amount of time, you build a relationship. 100%. People laughed at Nicole that she was flirting, and also they laughed at her because she couldn't do makeup. No, motherfucker, is a birthmark. And people making fun about her birthmark. It wound me up, no end. Wound me up. Anyway, let's go back to the sensible Lou.
And outing himself as a manipulative, calculating narcissist, in my opinion. As for his specific accusation that Zach is calculating how to appeal his case, where G uses the word calculating to imply some perverse and devious intent, this just shows to me G's complete ignorance of how trials and attorneys work and illustrates G's own twisted character, in my opinion. The reality is that Zach and his lawyers will have been exploring together reasons to appeal since the verdict, if not before. And this is entirely normal and functional behaviour. All G is doing here is adding his biased and pejorative language in order to try to persuade the viewer, listener, that G is good man right and Zach is bad man wrong. This is purely showing us who G is. It is G who is being dysfunctionally manipulative at the expense of others for his own nefarious reasons. He is trying to paint somebody else as bad man wrong so that he, G, can bask in the glory of being the smartest guy in the room, good man right. So the next accusation that we look at from G is a lack of genuine remorse. So he, G, observed that Zach showed a lack of genuine remorse. So anybody who has done even the tiniest bit of research into the case will understand the glaring mistake made in this observation, which is that Zach cannot be remorseful for something he did not do. So that G did not even mention the possibility that Zach is not showing remorse because he has done nothing to feel remorseful about is a gross omission and is indicative, in my opinion, of G's dysfunction and his biased,
Agreed,
lazy,
Spider.
and distorted thought processes. So we go on to another accusation by G, is that of disrespect. G said that because of Zach's facial expressions, he was being disrespectful. And this is a sign that Zach's a psychopath. Really? Being disrespectful towards other human beings cannot in any way be taken as a sign or symptom of being a psychopath. If it were, then every human being on the planet almost is a psychopath. Because all of us, almost without exception, from time to time, will pull faces or roll our eyes or are flippant or rude to others. So including this element of disrespect as a sign of being a psychopath is, to my mind, just grasping at straws on the part of G, just a sign of sheer desperation. It proves to me that G has nothing of value to support any of his accusations. And he is again just projecting his own self-objects. This has nothing to do with Zach. It's just another example of an embedded confession from G. He is unconsciously telling us that it is he who does not have respect for other people. Not for Zach, not for his viewers, and likely no one else. Another specific accusation that G makes is that of being calculating. He accuses Zach of paying attention to other people's reactions and thinking about his next move. Sorry. So, what he's just described is a functional human being. That's what we do. We pay attention to other people. We listen to other people if we're functional. And we modify our behavior in response to what we see and hear from other people. This is entirely normal behavior. Again, G is using pejorative words like calculate, in my opinion, just to try and manipulate other people and to imply devious intent because G needs to persuade others away from the reality that Zach is just a normal guy. G is doing this either for his own nefarious and devious reasons, for example, for views and likes, or to make himself feel better about who he is by denigrating someone else. And also because he is just too lazy, ignorant, and unskilled to be able to conduct a proper analysis. In reality, in my opinion, Zach behaved like a well-adjusted and sensitive human being, coping admirably with extraordinarily adverse circumstances. None of us know how we would behave in the situation that Zach was in. I personally think that he managed himself extremely well In relation to Zach's attorney, G accuses Zach of doing several things that indicate an inappropriate relationship existed. So the first thing he accuses Zach of is looking at his attorney manipulatively. So what evidence does G give to support his assertion that a look can be manipulative? Answer, none. What explanation does G give for how to tell the difference between a manipulative look and a non-manipulative look? Answer, none. So yet again, all this is G projecting his prejudice and, in my opinion, his own dysfunction onto Zach. As I've said before, this is likely to make G feel better about himself and to make up for his own unacknowledged inadequacies. This is a classic trait of someone who has unresolved personal issues.
Well,
I don't know about
Lefty.
you, but I would not go and see a psychologist who has such glaring personal inadequacies that he is seemingly completely oblivious of. The next thing G accuses Zach of is looking at his female attorney's chest and then looking her in the eye again. It's terrible, isn't it? Terrible. So, in my opinion, this is another complete non sequitur argument behind which there is no logic or evidence of devious intent, but G implies it nonetheless. Looking at an out of the ordinary physical feature another person has is something that we all do. It's unavoidable and entirely functional and normal behavior when someone has a feature about them that is eye-catching in some way that other people will notice. And to notice, we have to look. I would estimate that there were approximately 0 people who did not notice Nicole's chest. So for G to imply that somehow
I
looking
noticed.
makes
I
Zach
noticed.
guilty of having an inappropriate relationship with his attorney, I just think it's completely farcical. G returns to accusing Zach of trying to act nonchalant and cool. Again, he doesn't provide any evidence to support this assertion, just an implication that this behavior, how Zach was behaving in an emotionally controlled and self-contained way, was somehow nefarious and negative. My opinion is this is just to shore up G's baseless conclusion that Zach is bad man wrong and that G can see himself as good man right. It shows me again that G is adept at deluding himself that he has the ability to read mind. He doesn't. No one has. And further confirms to me that it is G who has the narcissistic tendencies. So the last point I'm going to mention is the accusation that Zach is being inappropriately flirtatious and seductive towards his female attorney. And again, this to me just seems like more projection and assertions made with no supporting evidence whatsoever. And it's G failing to see the benign nature of the interactions between Zach and his attorney. This tells us nothing about Zach, in my opinion, but everything about G and his psychopathology. So let's think about what would G's motivation be for making these baseless assertions about what seemed to me, anyway, to be just benign behavior, a relationship that was positive between Zach and his attorney. This is a good thing. If you can develop a positive relationship with your attorney, it shows social competence. But G has to cast it in a negative light as being inappropriately flirtatious. He sexualizes the relationship and accuses Zach of trying to seduce his female attorney. So why would he do that? Well, he could be being insincere and just playing directly into his dysfunctional audience of wino mums. Excuse me for making that sweeping generalization about G's audience, but it does seem that he's playing to the lowest common denominator. So I'm sure that there are viewers who are more discerned. He's about wino mums. Excuse me, insincere and just playing directly into his dysfunctional audience of wino mums. Excuse me.
Wino mums. Let's go, Lou.
About
hi, Gio.
Audience, but it does seem that he's playing to the lowest common denominator. So I'm sure that there are viewers who are more discerning. So is he deliberately misinterpreting and misrepresenting innocent behavior in a way that reflects the lowest common denominator of his audience and their pathology? Is he telling them what they want to hear about bad man wrong for clicks and views? If G actually believes that Zach was being inappropriately flirtatious and seductive, then, in my opinion, this is G projecting and demonstrating his own inner dysfunction and complete incompetence as a psychologist by attributing malignant intent to other people's benign behavior with no evidence or justification whatsoever. In conclusion, my opinion is there is nothing of value in any of the points that G tried to make. On the contrary, all he showed was that he has a strong need to persuade, to manipulate, and control what other people think, and that he is actually projecting his own flaws, his own bad man wrong, self-objects, out onto unsuspecting others, onto unsuspecting targets, in this case, Zach. And that he is doing this to make himself feel better about who he is. His entire analysis, in my view, is a form of embedded confession. That the very things G is accusing Zach of is simply G unconsciously describing himself. It's all his stuff, his own self-objects that come from within him, and they belong to G, and they are nothing to do with Zach. As a final thought, I wonder what secrets G may be hiding about his own character and conduct when he thinks no one is looking. I would speculate that sexual deviance may be a possibility due to G's hyperfocus on the relationship between Zach and his female attorney, and repeated references to seduction, and G's direct sexualization of that relationship. I conclude that it is G who has shown us the ugly interior of his own dysfunctional, manipulative, and narcissistic character that he has attempted to project onto Zach in a vain and futile attempt to escape his own flaws and inadequacies.
So, in conclusion, G needs to get laid, basically. He needs to get some tacos. He must be sexually frustrated, is basically what I got from that, Lou. But we'll once again love the chair, the Sassmeister Lou Psych. Please subscribe to her. It's in the pinned comment. If you haven't subscribed to her, please subscribe to her. She's awesome. She's doing one now on Sadie as well. That's just going to be awesome as well. And hopefully, if you've got questions, she's more than happy to answer them. Message her directly, or we'll have her on the channel. She, Dr. G. No, she, Dr. Lou. He, G. Only G, not Dr. G. Sorry for sure. Lawn crime hates defense. Yeah, I saw this, right? So you had so the ones I saw, recovery addict, Churchwell, what's his name? Jay or whatever his name. Like they were in Twitter at the same time. We all started basically the same time. Not as a recovery addict. They all had him flat out guilty from day one. I was always like, what the fuck are they seeing? I don't see it. So it's interesting how maybe they was following law and crime, I don't know, but all their channels are all Zach is guilty, Zach is guilty. So weird. I didn't see anything that he was guilty, to be quite honest. One of them may very well end up in the same place as Zach. As Zach, they'll find out how wrong they are. Very true. Zach is a normal guy. People forget that. He's not a monster. He's a normal guy. Dr. Hillier, the lady, right? She Dr. G? She not Dr. G. Gio. She Dr. Lou. Dr. Lou. Giovanna, what the fuck? What the fuck, Giovanna? Yeah, she's Lou. You know Lou? Lighthouse. You know Lou? Go to the pinned comment, Giovanna. That's Lou. That's her channel. She's amazing. Italiano. Amazing, Gio. Amazing. Let me pause that. Come back to her again. Stop sharing. Dr. Lou. I'm not sure if she's a doctor, but she's now Dr. Lou in my eyes. Hello, Shelley. How are we? Not seen you, Shelley, for ages. What's happening? Did we scare you off or what? Not seen you for a while. Madworld has left the building, Lefty. Madworld is no longer Madworld. Madworld has left YouTube and everywhere, all social media. So Madworld is no more. So yeah, Madworld's gone. We shall not be seeing Madworld ever again as Madworld anyway. With a mug like that, I'm sure he does need to get laid. I'm not sure if you talk about me now or Dr. G. Kayla, you talk about me or Dr. G? Joking. Don't respond. I'm joking. Obviously, Dr. G, not with a face like this. I need to shave though. I got some whites coming on my beard. Why? I don't know. I think she had enough. I think she had enough by the end. I know she'd had enough of trials and she'd had enough of a lot of stuff. So I don't know. She didn't give a reason. She just shut everything down one day. So I'm giving her the respect of leaving her to it for a while anyway. She might be back one day. So we'll see. So Shelley, yeah, where have you been hiding, my lovely? We'll not be coming. Next trial is Shabizzness. So anyway, back to this for a second. I think Lou did a terrific job. I can't wait to see a Sadie one. That's gonna be terrific as well. Just the thumbnails looks like a Zen queen. She's gonna be embarrassed watching this. She won't watch this episode. She'll be like, "Oh, I'm not watching this. It's just too much. I can't. Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, what can you do in it? What can you do? They come, they go, and all that. It's like the roundabout, like magic roundabout. They come, they go. But we'll miss Mad World. We'll miss her. So, Giovanna, have you subscribed to Dr. Lou? She'll kill me for that as well. But she's got a good channel. She's actually trying to revamp it. She's trying to make more content. So any support we can give her, even if it's not to do with Zachariah, it doesn't matter. She still does a lot for the cause. So it'd be great to support her. Giovanna, no. No, you're not subscribing to Dr. Lou. I don't know what you mean, Gio. Do not know. It's all good. Yeah, hopefully people got something from that. I think you can. It's a shame we didn't watch the Dr. G, there we are, Sarah. Sarah's done it. And it's also pinned at the top, the messages, or should be anyway. So thanks for sharing that, Sarah. And if you haven't, I don't understand her accent, sorry. If you don't understand her accent, how the fuck do you understand my accent? No, Dr. G. No, Dr. G. We don't want Dr. G. Well, he's deleted it anyway, so we're not gonna. I'm actually quite glad that I didn't splice it in that he wasn't there. So, and Gio, don't understand. How the fuck do you understand my accent then if you don't understand hers? Do you mean she's got a soothing accent? Oh, the other thing I need to post. I think most of you, Gio. I know you don't have this. I need to post it. I need to find it. Unless Sarah's got it. I need to put this somewhere. I need to put these links somewhere. Has anyone got Zach's website link? Zachariah Anderson's website link, because I'm enjoying it. I can't. I'm starting. I know he's only got a couple, but his journals and stuff are really interesting. And I'm going to look at his videos and stuff next now. But it's worthwhile having a look. I know, Sarah, I'm a pain in the ass, but I don't have his link right on hand. Or if anyone has a link to his website, I always forget it. I should have just put in favorites, shouldn't I? Bastard, forget. I always forget, and then I can't find it anywhere. Need to put him on Discord and everything, don't we? I'm sure Sarah, she's on it. She'll find it somewhere. Or Spidey, one of you find it somewhere. And Gio, once they post a link, it's a guy-girl voice thing. As I said, my mum can hear a man whispering 2 rooms away and understand it. And I can stand next to her and yell, and she either doesn't hear me or doesn't understand me. Yeah, women's ears are trained to listen to men. That's for sure. That is for sure. 100%. Yeah, maybe it is. Maybe it is. I don't know. There we are. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you very much. I need to put that. I'm going to click on it now myself and put it up here. And how do I do favorites? I think it's this one, isn't it? Add this page to favorites. Free Zachariah Anderson. Done. Favorite bar. I don't know where my favorite bar is, so that's the only problem. I'll figure that one again. But it's well worth looking at this. The stories there. Well, it's not quite there yet. Some of the timelines, journal entries, video entries. I've done the journal entries, some of them. This is going to be a really, really good website. So if you can take a look at it, it's really, really good. And it's got a picture of me in there as well, which is always great. Merch there, yes, she's on it. Sarah's on. This is the thing, right? I need to click that as well. Put in my favorites, and then the also the Give Send Go as well. I need to put that up as favorites as well. I need to get another T-shirt really because there she is. See, Spider, you seen what I'm being a mod's about? You know, look at this. Look at this delivery that Sarah's got. I've put them all into favorites now. The problem I got is I don't know where the favorites bar is, folder is, but we'll figure that out again. I meant to just do the same, lol. I don't. Women singers gave my brother a headache, no matter who they are, even Adele. I used to be the same, but not so much now. Maybe. Don't have my favourite accent. There we are, Lou. Not Lou, fucking hell, Giovanna. There we are, Gio. Thank you, Gio. Still has a Dr. G analysis up. Hiya, Julie. How are you, Julie? Sly dog, you. Didn't see you there. And where's Shelley? Shelley, you sly dog. I've not seen you either. Oh, no, Spider's a great job. She normally does, Sarah. You're right, but, you know, she's gone a bit lazy lately. But, you know, what can you do? You can't get everyone perfectly like you know, Sarah. I'm joking. Spidey, you should be in bed right now, so go to bed because Spidey's working about 5 hours. Good, because you abuse your favourites. So happy to get a break. Have fun. Well, we got rid of Bad World. Get rid of Spider next. It's all right. No, we're all good. Confession through projection. That's 100% true. So I don't know. I hope everyone like that says it's going to be a short one. I'm trying to do little videos now. I slept between streams since you literally start to set. Yeah, no, I know, but this is why I don't expect you in the second stream, Spider. I never expect you in the second stream. I'm trying to. So my problem at the minute is I'm trying to hit everything. I'm trying to appease everyone, trying to do the day crew and also the night crew, the UK crew, which is the second one. You, Spidey, you shouldn't be in the second stream at all. You should be gone. Go to bed. I don't expect you here in the second stream at all. Because hey, Spidey, I'll say this now, right? All I expect from Spidey is Discord. Modding wise, I don't care about that. You hold off the good stuff for the second stream. Yeah, because I want you here. So even though I say I don't want you here, I still want you here. So I gotta put the good stuff in the second stream. No, I don't. I try to mix it up though, because in the UK it's now 10 o'clock. So try to get some UK people here as well, do you know what I mean? And start working here. So it's try to get a balance really. It's really hard actually. Because now it's 5 o'clock Eastern and it's like 4 o'clock Central. 3 o'clock Mountain Time, 2 o'clock Pacific Time. Don't adjust your sleep accordingly. You know what me? I'm spontaneous. I'll just jump on whenever. Do you know what I mean? So I just don't know when I'm going on half the time. So yeah, I've got nothing for Wednesday onwards yet, but done this one today. Got Johnny Depp tomorrow, and then tomorrow night we got Solomon and Viva second the replay watch if anyone's interested, to rewatch it in the evening as well. So we've got that at 4 o'clock Eastern. No, 4 o'clock Eastern. Badal, you mess with Spider Girl, you have to handle me. Oh, I'm sorry, Gio. Gio, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Gio. Giovanna. I don't mess with Spider Girl. She messes with me, if anything. Yeah, she messes with me. I need to sort the mods out. I need to kick some mods out and restart it, I think, to give Spider a break. So yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping to do. I'm going to try something new. I think Wednesday, I think, where I'm going to be speaking like a news bulletin thing, just speaking about some of the trials that's going on, and I want to speak about some fucking hell, Geo Spider. Don't gang up on me for fuck's sakes. Probably speak a little bit about Zach, or just mix some stuff in. I want to do something a little bit different, and then hopefully get some feedback off people because I don't know what I'm doing yet. My niche. Also, some people here, right? Can you help me? I want to do something on Gravely, right? I want to do something on Gravely. And what those I don't know. I know some of the bits of his lies and stuff like that, but what I want to do is do a video and basically fucking rinse him, call him every word in the book, basically. But in order to do that, I got to rewatch everything from him. And I'm not sure I can do it. Not sure if I can do it. So where can I find? What can I do? What can we do? Yeah, I do, Kayla. I do, but if I be honest, it's members only. The only thing, Kayla, because I gotta make money some way, somehow. And it's only new anyway. You're not missing out on anything yet, anyway. We're not literally we're just starting. It's a mess at the minute. We're trying to redo it. And Fair Play Spider's done a lot of work to make it worth. Basically, we want to make it worth everyone becoming members to join our Discord. At the minute, it's not worth it. But hopefully, in the next few months, it'll be worth people joining. Just to be completely honest with you, I have to do it. Same with MLS, he does as well. Just because it's unfortunately this is my living now, so I've got to try and earn a living. And I always feel bad about that. I wish I could do this for free. But I do normally share in Zachariah as well. Do you know what I mean? So when I can for the Zachariah stuff. Yeah, I need to do some stuff basically on Gravely. Is there any way that there's any shit about him, or do I need to watch every single video of him? Is my question. Because if I have to watch every single video of him, I will. But I'm gonna be crying. That's the only thing. Because I want to do a video like I did for like the judge was fine because he was a prick, so it was fine. But Gravely, there's so much stuff about Gravely that I don't know everything. Why am I zooming in and out for? There we are. There's too much stuff that I don't want to miss stuff, So if anyone's got any ideas about anything about Gravely, then let me know. Otherwise, it's all good. I'll just watch it all. I'll watch the trial again and then do a video on it. Not that I'm looking forward to that, but I might just do the whole trial again. YouTube keywords like Gravy's greatest fails. I can do. It's just I want to make sure it's honest as well. So I'm not sure he'll have everything on the. I don't know. Or do I just do it and just watch it all again? How many days was the trial? I don't remember now. That's trouble. Yeah, I need to look at that. How many days was a Zachariah trial so I can just stream it? I'll stream it like 1.5 or something. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's go to law and crime. Then let's go and have a look here. Oh, this guy, JLR investigates. He does my fucking nothing. All the lies he spreads all the time. Does my nothing. Playlists. Zach, 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 Zach. I hate this. You see, obsessed ex-boyfriend murder trial. Hate that title. Bunch of wankers. 11, 12, 13, 14. 15 days. Okay. 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 Oh, some of them are quite short. That can be a day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But 14 days, something like that. No, I could do it probably in 12 days. Oh, is there? Keela, happy days. Happy days, happy days, happy days, happy days, happy days. Beep, 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 beep. Happy, yeah, I'm on the Zachariah one. I'm in the Zachariah one. Gravely's greatest hits. I'm in there. Happy days, happy days. Yeah, message me on there then. Happy days, because I want to do something now. Yeah, I'm in there. 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 I'm in this Spides. I because gravely when I want to do it again, go through it all. I will. Fine. I will look through that. I've not actually been in that one because I just don't like the guy's voice. I don't like him, and he agitates me every time I think. Do you know what I mean? It's like, oh, you piece of shit. You shouldn't be there. Um, hang on, Discord. Oh, there's lots of stuff. Oh, okay. Open statements are on there. Oh, okay. Oh my days, right. Okay, there's lots of stuff. Happy days. Happy days. I'll have a look later now because I can't look right now. He sounds whiny. He just sounds like a prick, to be quite honest with you. Let's be honest about it. I just like it sounds like a baby, you know? Whiny, yeah, maybe he is whiny, but it sounds like a baby. Doesn't get his own way and chucks his. That's another one that needs to get laid probably. I bet you he better not have a hot wife. He better not have a hot wife. What's his name? DA. What's his first name? Do we know? Gravely. DA Gravely wife. She better not be DA Gravely wife. What can I just shouldn't really judge, but I'm just a little bit interested to see if she is fit or not. Bum, ba, 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 bum, ba, ba, ba. DA, is it Mike Gravely? Mike Gravely. Mike Gravely? Oh. Mike. Right, let's have a look at this. Let's go to images then. Images. Nope. 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 I don't think there's nothing. There ain't. But just put in Mike Gravely then. Gravely. Kenosha. No. There's nothing. Oh, hang on. Facts. She's from Kenosha. Fine. We don't know what his age is. It's not revealed. Fine. Family life isn't yet not known. So, yeah, he probably at you in the Gravy's greatest hits. Lots of work, good work from Happy Days. Whiny's pompous ass, mean his voice. Thank you, Kayla. White Gravy. Oh yeah, I was watching the trial over and over again, 7 times. Even just watch it. Yeah, I mean, I've only watched it once and some clips of his. And I'm dreading watching him again. But what I'll do is I'll put something together. Pet project. Might take me a few weeks, but I'll do something. Probably not a woman in the world that would stand to be with his argan ass. I don't think there is because I couldn't find anything. Yeah, they do, but Mickey, hang on. Uh, okay, no, nothing on that one either. I still like to know, like, but yeah. Gravely named Prosecutor of the Year. Motherfucker, was he? He was named Prosecutor of the Year. 2019. Oh, subscription. I can't. I'm not buying into that. Prosecutor of the Year, my ass. That's enough of him. I don't want to see that. That's pissed me off. Yep, I agree. Wonder who to sleep with to get that. Probably what's his name? What's the judge called again? What is his name again? Schroeder, Judge Schroeder. I tell you what, people think I'm joking. I'm not. I can pretty much guarantee you that at the end of every night, Gravely would be on his hands and knees, walking over to the chambers and giving that fucking judge a blowjob. I'm not even joking. I think he was. There's no way this judge sided with Gravely for everything without giving him a blowy. No way. Elaine's got his best Virginia lawyer. Yeah, I mean, she's annoying me. Like, oh, is she on there tomorrow? Oh, Jesus. We got Johnny Depp tomorrow. Oh, fuck, I forgot about it. Also, the white cream, no, white gravy, DA white gravy. So Marcy said to put plenty of black pepper in with the white gravy. That's what she told me. Put plenty of gravy in there. I'm trying tacos for the first time. I believe Thursday night. I believe. So I'm having that probably on stream. So that'll probably be quite early though, because my dinner's about 6 o'clock. So that's about 1 o'clock Eastern. So I'll have that. Yeah. So I will now, Kayla. Thank you for that. I will be looking at that page. Black pepper. Okay. Yeah, Marcy told me put whatever you do, if you make it, put plenty of black pepper in. I was like, Jesus, do you have to put that much seasoning into to make it fucking tasteless or what? Do you know what I mean? We don't put pepper in anything. It's like, no, naturally beautiful in what we cook. You guys are going to put loads of salt and pepper and everything to it. But I get it. It's all good. I will buy it, but it's like, what was it, $7.50? Basically, between $10 and $11 it was going to cost me to buy it online. So, has decided. But if they label a super lawyer, it means absolutely nothing. You pay a fee to get that title. I don't think it's super lawyer. Yeah, what I saw was 2009. So I don't know what 2019. Sorry, I don't even know if it's just Kenosha based or not, or if it was, he was the only prosecutor there, maybe trying, and maybe it was the judge that gave it to him. Sucky. Oh, just a little bit. So I don't know what I was going to say there now. I forgot. But anyway, so we got that. So tomorrow, obviously, just remember Solomon's doing his interview tomorrow with Viva Cree, whatever his name is, at 1 o'clock Eastern. There's no link yet on YouTube. I'm not sure if it's on YouTube or not. Go and watch that. Go and support him. I'll be in chat, but I'm not listening to it. If that's not supposed to be weird, but I will have it open, but I will not be listening to it. But I will then be playing it after Johnny Depp. Well, Johnny Depp should be finished by 7, hopefully tomorrow night, my time, about 2 o'clock Eastern, maybe 3 o'clock Eastern, and then at 4 o'clock Eastern, I will be playing the Solomon Viva Frey video again with volume, because I will not have a chance to watch it. So, if you are working, you can't watch it the first time round, 4 o'clock Eastern, I'll have it. And if you are watching the first time and you want to watch it for a second time, because sometimes you need to watch it a couple of times to pick stuff up, then you're more than welcome to join us. 4 o'clock Eastern tomorrow. He's doing it tomorrow, Julie. 1 o'clock Eastern on Viva's channel. Are you clipping it, Kayla? Well, if you miss anything, oh no, you can't afterwards because I'll be on screen. But yeah, fine. You're clipping it. Happy. Well, good luck with that. I wish people could clip my streams. I don't know how. Well, I do know to clip it, but it takes me forever, so I don't bother half the time. So yeah, he is tomorrow, 1 o'clock Eastern, Julie. Some people said he was only on Rumble, so I don't know whether it's on Rumble and YouTube or not. But whatever happens, if it's your first or second time, I've got it on. I'll be playing it on about 4 o'clock Eastern or whenever, if he's not finished by 4 o'clock Eastern, then we'll watch it at half or 4 or 5 o'clock, whatever. And even if it's just me watching it, I don't care. I want to listen to it, but I will be in chat during it just to make sure, support and make sure there's numbers there. And once the link is up, I will post a link for it. But I'm not pausing Johnny Depp because I've got to do playlists and stuff. So otherwise I'd watch it live, but I'm not. There we are, and he should probably use it on local as well then. But coming later on as well, Julie. I'll say sometimes people want to watch it a couple of times just to get used to it, So, so we'll see. I'm looking forward to it. I might have to turn my chat off if people do come in because they'll probably give it away or something. Be like, yeah, so this part now, this is, So, but yeah, looking forward to that. So please support him. I know a bunch of these guys will be over there supporting. I'll say I'll be there in chat, but I won't be listening. That's the only thing. So I'll probably just keep it open for one. So there's at least one other person there. Of course I will. That's a champion, Julie. You're a champion. Okay. So with that, I'm not gonna keep everyone because I know some people are finishing work now. Some people are just feet up on the way to finish. Some people need to go to bed, Spidey. We need to sort out Discord as well. We'll have a chat because I don't know what the hell Toxic was on about. So, yeah. So with that, thank you very much, everyone. Black Pile Milo. Yeah, it's a. So I'm only doing once in a while, Julie, on Depp. Maybe once every couple of weeks. I'm ill with it. So the one tomorrow is going to be at 3 o'clock Eastern. No, 10. Fuck, I mix up these Eastern things. I put this morning's video at 3 o'clock Eastern. It's 3 o'clock my time, 10 o'clock Eastern. So yeah, that's going to be on there at 10 o'clock Eastern. Is it 10 o'clock Eastern? Oh fuck no, yeah, I think so. 10 o'clock Eastern. So come watch it. We're building up towards the Amber Heard testimony. That should be happening in the next few weeks, and then we're building up to the Show Business one. Then, also tomorrow. Was it today? No, tomorrow. Sarah Boone is in court tomorrow as well. So we'll see if she is going to still be doing the trial the same day or not, whether that's moving. And Show Business is having another psych evaluation. So that might still move, but the judge is not making a decision on that until jury selection. So we'll just see with that one. So yeah, hopefully see you tomorrow, Julie. Hopefully see you all, or some of you anyway, tomorrow. I know I'll see Sarah P. Loyalty, see, just straight there in chat. Spidey, go to sleep, enjoy yourself, and everyone, thank you very much for supporting. Kayla, I will look at that thing. Just jurors, hi again. Just jurors. Just jurors. Well, where did you come from, just jurors? Just jurors. You've been here before, and you disappeared then. I've not seen you since then. And now you're back as I'm about to leave. Make sure you come back tomorrow, just jurors. Because I don't remember what I'm going to call you, jurors or what. So I'm leaving tonight. Come back tomorrow, just jurors. We're going to be live from 10 o'clock Eastern tomorrow. So come and join us with Johnny Depp and stuff like that. And yeah. Oh, I watch more than I chat. Just say hello sometimes. If you're here, always say hello. I never expect people to chat. As long as they say hello, I'll leave it. And if you say, look, I'm here lurking, hi, I'm happy days with that then. But always say hello, because we always wonder who's here. So, but you never have to chat that much. Just say hello. And if you don't want to chat, it's all good. JJ. Let's call him JJ. We'll want some more back history, because I don't remember if you're male, female, and where you're from. Like, we're trying to get Spider a boyfriend here, so it's important stuff here. I'm joking, Spider. I'm joking. Before she flips on me again. Fucking hell. So yeah, and that's the same for everyone. You never expected to chat. It's always nice when you do chat. But I always like to know who's here and stuff like that. So, and Erin does it all the time. She's like, hi, here, working, can't speak. Cool. But no, she's here. Your lady from Wisconsin. Yes. Very true. I remember now. I remember now. I don't remember now, but I do sort of remember now. My mother-in-law was talking to me this. Oh, sugar. Oh, at the same time as this. Okay. That's all good, though. That's all good. Well, we're doing depth tomorrow, so freaking fly. Figure off. Please come join and just say hi, and then we'll call you JJ. We'll just have to remember JJ, because I can't say just jurors. That's it. You did, yes. That's amazing. Yeah, you did. Remember now, yes. On a show when now I want to. Yeah, honeycomb ice cream is really nice. Honeycomb ice cream is really nice, Shelley. And you need to speak more, Shelley. I haven't seen you for ages, so see you tomorrow for Johnny Depp, hopefully. Just jurors. Right, everyone, I've got to go because I'm tired. So, love you all, as always, and I'll see you hopefully tomorrow, 10 o'clock Eastern. 10 o'clock Eastern, yes, for Johnny Depp. See you later. Thank you. Take care, everyone. Try that honeycomb ice cream. It is lovely. Good night.